cover about a few more things on arrays and how to write array values, how to take it. So we'll go ahead and check few more examples. So in last session we had covered array of how to initialize array. Okay, maybe you can initialize like this, or you can initialize array like one by one also, where you can initialize the value. It is not in a of 0, it will initialize, and directly if you want to take a index a of 5, that also you can initialize. This is the way you will initialize it. If you want to print, you can always see how you can print. So I am just printing a of 5, then a of 1, maybe a of 0 is already 5. Okay, a of 0 also you can print, and you can take another one, a of 9. Okay, so let's see what all values it will print. See what it has printed. A of 0 is 10, a of 5 is 10, and a of 0 is 5, and a of 9 is 0. Okay, so here we have declared only one value. If you want to declare two values, and if you take here instead of a of 0, a of 9, if you take a of 1, it will print 2. That is how, as I told you earlier, array name will give you a starting address, and always array is represented from index 0 to the length minus 1. So if you want to get the 10th element, you'll be getting it using a of 9. So let us see. So this is a integer, how we will do it. And if you want to initialize any value, array values, so you can always take example of initializing it, or you want to read the values from the, you want to take input from the user, then always you can use scanf, and you can add that value so that you can print it. So you can just take this and you can always print it. And for your information, you need to write a printf, because user should know array elements are slash n. So you can print the array elements, and if you want, you can write enter array elements. So because those are, you need to get it from the user, of size 10, because you are already want to take from the size n. So you can always see here we are starting index 0, and it should be always less than 10. If you give equal to, then it will cross the array boundary, and it may affect, it will not give a error, but it will update the value of the next address. So that may be harmful. So you can just remove this. Uh, so now what you will do is you will take array values, enter the array elements. Okay, you can just see 40, 23, 34, 56, 67, 78, 90, 12, 21, 88. So array elements are again it is taking because what you have done, you have not changed this to printf. So you can stop this and you can just make printf to print those values. Now what you can do is you can just, yeah, let us take examples. 90, 67, 87, 40, 54, any values you can write. See what it is giving. So here you have not given a percentage slash n, so that every value it will be printed. 90, 67, 87, 54, 34. So these are the different numbers which you have given. It has printed in one line because you have not given any space or enter slash n. Okay, new line. That is why it has printed. So this is how we will take the values from the user. Any and better a better practice is always take the array elements as uh, input from the user, and always you can mention the size. And best practice is to use a macro for the array size, because when you are writing, if suppose you want to change the array size, then you can always change here, so that here you are explicitly writing it. Instead of that, you can use this array size, and whenever you will change, so you can always change only at one place instead of changing everywhere, because that will reduce your uh, effort to write the actual when you are writing the code. If suppose code is of 1 lakh line, then you will be keep on finding, and out of 10 or 100 places, if you miss one place, then your software will not work. So better practice is always take macro as array size, so that whenever you want to change array size, only in one place you change, rest of it will take care automatically. So now we can just see here, we can make it 5 for simplicity, and we can, this is how we will do it now. It is for, we have made it as 5, then everywhere it has changed to 5. Too many printfs. Okay, yeah. So here we can take it. Yeah, array size, what we are doing is 5, but we should have removed this to 10 to 5. And now we want to write values. So you can always see we have now got 5 elements, and always you can change this to array size, and you can always take what is the size to enter the elements. So we have now seen an array of integer values. Suppose if you want to store characters, then you can take a character array. Maybe you can take a string. Okay, this is a string which is of array size. You can take, maybe array size you can make it as 10 now. And what we'll do is we'll remove all these things, so that we'll only concentrate on character. here you can always take array size. String is nothing but a array of characters. So what you can do is you can take a string as hello. Okay. One thing you need to remember is array of character is called string. So you can take a word, whatever you want. And what you can do is here you can print it, and if you want you can always take that value. This is okay. What we are doing is we can just remove this, maybe for we'll comment this, and then we'll see how we'll print array. Okay, so printf, so array of characters. So when we want to print array of characters, what we will do, we will use a percentage s. And one more thing you need to remember is you will just use the array name, okay, which will print the string. You can always see here, see hello, it has printed. And if you want to print a only character, then what you can do is which character you want. So if you want to print a character, so you can take str of 1 2. Okay, you can take a string 2. Okay, you can just see how it will print. Okay, L, it is the third element. If you want to print fourth element, how we will do, we can see here. So what is this hello, how many things it consists? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so you can take this and then you can print the last O. Okay, go. So you need to remember the last character, it will append as a null character, it will append. And if you see size of the string, okay, you can always see what is the size of the string is. You can always mention size of string is equal to percentage d slash n, and size of str, it will give a total size of string. If you see how many characters are there, 1 2 3 4 5, but you just see what is the size of the string. Size of the string is 10 because you have given this size as 10. When you want to print, if you print all the characters, no, then you will realize till what it has printed this, but you can always print str of 5, then you can see what character it has printed. You can't see that. Maybe what we can do is just see first and then we can print that character. ASCII address, ASCII value. See, hello, it has printed O, it has printed L, but the other one it has printed, but we are not able to see. So what you can do is you can print the ASCII character of that. That is a null character. See, what it has printed? It has printed 0. 0 means null. So usually when we are ending, we will end with string will always end with null character. What we can do is we can just take, that is 5, correct, is equal to a null character. This is a character, okay, which is representing null, then printf null character. So always string ends with this one, because we should know where the string is ending irrespective of the size of the string. Okay, size of the string is 10 because we have already taken a array as of time size 10 str, so that is why it is giving 10. But if you see now what it will print, see, since the character hidden character is represented like this, that is why see str of 5 is equal to null, then it is coming inside and it is putting null character. Okay, this is how null character is represented. Or we can always take, if it is a pointer then we will specify it as a null null. So we array of characters is called string. So we have many functionalities with respect to strings: reversing a string, concatenating a string, comparing a string. So those we need to write on our own. How we can do that? We can always go and check the, like, we can always start understanding how things are printed, and we can always write a logic to reverse a string, take a character out of a string, or if you want to break the string, or if you want to check whether the substring is part of the main string, all those string related operations we can try on our own. Okay, we can cover one or two examples of strings in next session. This is how the character array is created, which is nothing but called as a string. And always you can have character string like this also. Okay, color, if you want color of maybe 7, what you can always do is you can always initialize here. R is a red. Okay, then B is a blue, green, then pink, blue is there already, we have made it as a black, we have a white. So if you want to differentiate blue with black, you need to give a one, since it's a character, only one character you need to give. Okay, you can have a orange, you can have a purple, you can have a orange, red, green, blue, black, white, and you can have other colors, saffron. So for simplicity I have just printed this. So what you can do is you can just take a for loop to print all the colors. Okay, this is how directly you can initialize character by character. I is less than 7 and I plus plus. Here there is a catch, I will again show you. Okay, first we'll print characters and then I will show you what we need to do. Okay, percentage C, and what I have told you, I have told you how to print it. Okay, of I. You can always see now the colors what we have printed. See, R, G, B, P, W, O we have done. Yes, if you want to change any color, okay, you can always go and change the color of O. Instead of O I can keep another one. I don't want orange, I want some other color. So I want another color, maybe has, you can take it as ivory. What now it will do is, it will replace this A of phi. A of phi is this O. It will replace with I. You can see that, okay? See. So O is replaced with I. And one catch also you need to see is, here what we are doing, if you want to print all colors at a time, okay, as a string, you can do that using percentages. I need to, we may need to see whether it will automatically take that slash n, or it may take or it may not, or it depends how at s of 7 no, what it is having, based on that it will print. You can see this, okay? Let us just, to avoid confusion, we'll just close all this so that it will, okay, see, hello, we have printed h, where you are printing hello. Yeah, so should not print hello, okay? Why it is printing yellow? Because it is stored, and here we have not given any slash in here, and we are giving only 7. Since we are not giving one character to make a null character, that is why it is printing R, G, B, S, W, S, H, S, and then it is printing all the characters, okay, here. So what we can do is, to avoid, always better to have an extra character, that is nothing but a null. So that is why I wanted to show you. Now if you print, no, already it has printed RGB till yes, and then it is printing hello, and it is taking slash n of this, okay? If you don't give, when you are giving double quote, no need to give slash 0, a null character separately, it will take automatically. But when you are representing, when you are initializing character by character, you should explicitly give that. That is why I have taken this example specifically. Now we can see. So since we have given a slash n, it is giving. So suppose if you don't give this also, and you are not giving slash n at the last, okay, slash 0, sorry, null character at the last, what it will print, you can see. Okay, already it has taken by default null character there because we have initialized earlier. Okay, otherwise now what you can do is, you can take this as a 6. You can see that, okay, we are taking 6, and okay, you can take only 2 characters. You can see the example, okay, this is now we have just initialized only 2, but you can see what it is printing. Stack smashing detected, because after RB there is no slash n. Okay, see here, oh, it has already crossed it, and it is given last RB, okay, many characters it has printed. It is not only this, if you see here, it has printed many characters, and last it has mentioned stack smashing detected, because you are crossing limit because of not providing a slash null character, it is going beyond. Always you should remember this. Okay, so here we have a 3, so we need to give 3 here. Now you can always see only RB is printed. See, now it has finished. Okay, it was why it is printing. Only RB is printed now. RB, this should not be there. Okay, so since we have given only 3, here we are giving color of 5, it is taking. That is a problem. You should never use unnecessary values. Here also it is giving stack because we have used color 3, but what we have given, we have given 7 here. Till that it is printing the characters, so it should be 3 itself. That is where it will not now give any problem. Now you can see where program is executed and it is giving RB. Okay, here it is printing RB and string also it is printing RB. Suppose what we are giving earlier, we are giving 7 here. Okay, so since it's a logical error, okay, you have given size 3, but you are using that address, you are just pointing the next address to print. That is what it will print. It will print garbage value. See here. So what it is printing, first two characters are RB, then null, then there are garbage values till 7. This is null, so it is printing 1 2, okay, 3 4 5 6 7. 7 characters it is printing because you are learning loop there, and then you are printing RB here. So you should be always careful when you are working with arrays. You should not cross your boundaries. Okay, see here, I, you have already given I here. That is why again it has printed. So once you are writing here I equal to I, that is why it is giving slash smashing detected, because you are updating some other value which is above the array boundary. You should be very careful. Okay, so we will stop today at this point, and in next session we'll cover few more details on arrays and we'll cover two-dimensional arrays.